All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between HurricaneBo versus Hawk. This game taking place here on Last Refuge. Couple of things to note. I did hear you guys. For some reason, every time I turn my computer on, the audio levels get changed up just a little bit. So something that I am keeping track of. Let me know if the sound is good. I'm not sure if it needs to be upped a little bit more. There, let's try that. That should be a little bit better as the game is now getting underway. Now, over here on the bottom left-hand side of Last Refuge, we're looking at Hawk spawning as, well, that red human player. Meanwhile, over here on the top right, we're having HurricaneBo spawning as the blue Night Elf. Night Elf versus human in this 1v1 matchup. Are we going to be, and this is taking place on Last Refuge, are we going to be looking at some sort of Keeper of the Grove play? Wait, are we looking for a Tavern Hero? Ancient of War is currently down. There is a Moonwell. I do not see an Altar of Elders as of yet. And with that, it looks like it is going to be a Tavern Hero coming in from Bo. Tavern Heroes, I believe, are available for hire at the 2-minute 15-second mark over here at that Central Tavern. So, well, that's the reason why you can delay that Altar of Elders, because you are not going to be able to get that hero out. Well, you'll be able to instantaneously train him, quote unquote, once that tavern is available and the cooldown is done. Wisp now making its rounds out. Are we going to be looking at a Beastmaster type of hero? That does seem the most likely choice. Dark Ranger was also a hero of, well, a particular popularity for quite some time, but I don't know what we're really going to be looking at here as the Archmage about to make his presence known out onto the field. 2-minute mark. There you go. Wisp now already out. Archmage going to get some fireball damage onto that. Well, Wisp right there as it is in a, well, retreating attempt. Water Mental already dropped down. Footman now going to go ahead and engage. There goes a couple of ensnares. One ensnare onto a Militia, unable to do very much, as it is going to be a Beastmaster. Alright, Gorosh Talfang going for Beastmaster first, but interestingly enough, going for Misha, Summon Bear over. Well, I guess Rexar is the only one that really summons Misha, so this is just Summon Bear as opposed to Summon Quill Beast. Coming back off to the north there, that bear is going to take a good amount of damage, absorbing all of that there. It does take quite a bit of mana to summon that bear, though, as the Blade Master, or Beastmaster, excuse me, now picking up Claws of Attack +6. Archmage on the far side now picked up a Circlet of Nobility, going after that, well, Nightcrawler there. Nightcrawler going to take a lot of damage. Hello, Kuroda. I'm doing alright, thank you for asking, as the Archmage now looking to finish off the remainder of this Murloc Huntsman creep camp. Back off to the north here, lower hit point Bear, now purposely backing off, gonna go ahead and try and engage here in just a moment. Does get ensnared, there's a boulder onto the Beastmaster as well, as the Bear does have a timed life. Bear gonna go ahead and get taken down. There it goes, picking up a Sobi Mask, a useful item for the Beastmaster here. Did he summon another bear? Oh, you can have more than one bear at a time now. All right, yeah, so you can have more than one bear at a time. So having 2 bears currently out onto the field, very, very powerful. And this is actually a very strong 1-2 combination. Bears, 19 to 21 damage. They're essentially like grunts at this point in the stage in the game. So having access to grunts and archers going to be extremely powerful here, as the Beastmaster gonna perhaps be able to get to level 3. Level 2 bears are going to be incredibly powerful here, as we see another Claw of Attack +6 drop. Beastmaster first going up against an Archmage with, well, at level 3. We're going to see both sides with heavy summons, and I need to keep track of what exactly the stats are on the new bear, as we are going into an expansion attempt. This is a very specific and a new type of training here, as we're going to see Hawk completely just come by here. The bear, 28 to 30 damage while having 900 hit points. That is essentially a knight right now. A 4 supply bear right there moving out across the field. Footman with defend. but the archers are going to be able to get in some damage here, and the footmen now in a massive run to try and retreat. There is a couple of illusion bears here, and you're going to take a look at, well, 2 illusion bears just completely getting taken down. You can take a look at that archer, may be forced to back up here. Going to try and shadow meld, does not do it. There goes another, as the bear does have bash. Force Troll, Shadow Priest, Water Elemental now coming back across. Damage is getting added up. You can see some of that reflection damage again, as the bear is able to stun some of those units pretty easily. Beastmaster having double claws of attack +6. Are we going to see more bears as well, as this footman from Hawk going to end up getting stunned a little bit? We could be seeing blinking bears too, as the bears are going to be able to get into position here in just a moment. A little bit more damage as that low hit point footman now trying to back off. All right, Arcane Tower dealing bonus damage off onto that bear right there, as the units are now diving their way in. Beastmaster going to be in a little bit of trouble. Needs to force a retreat here, as the Forest Troll Berserker also backing up as well. Both sides looking at setting up their expansion. This bear trying to go after all of these low hit point footmen. Wow, that bear actually attacked through a... How did that bear attack that footman right there? It looked like it got taken down. It didn't seem that it should have been able to actually hit that, as the raging bear, well, gonna go ahead and back up. Didn't know he can actually summon more than 1 bear. I think that was a recent patch change to make it much more viable, and well, being able to have very strong tanky units accompanied with the archers. It does show, well, is going to make its presence very, very well known here, as we're looking at, well, double arcane towers now shooing away much of the damage here. All right, Beastmaster purposely staying away. Does have a Sobi mask. There's that Squirrel Town portal already coming back in. As you can see them now coming in here. All right, going to go in for a little bit of damage. Force Troll Shadow Priest going to abolish magic onto that water elemental. Is it going to get taken down? Bear doing a lot of damage here, as you see another footman get taken out. Force Troll Shadow Priest trying to retreat back once more. Beastmaster first. Yeah, Beastmaster first. Nice. Come on, Metaphysics. You gave me the game. I got to assume that you knew that it was Beastmaster first, now followed up by a Panda. Beastmaster Panda now coming back out across. That Sobi mask, a very powerful item, allowing that Beastmaster to just constantly summon units, as the Beastmaster now going to make its way over. Unfortunately, the Beastmaster, all 3 of its non-heroic abilities end up costing mana. I'm just commenting on my reaction when I saw it. All right.
Your building.
All right, Bear now making its way back off to the north here. How exactly will Hawk handle HurricaneBo's well, Beastmaster first? I haven't seen a single Quill Beast at all. Beastmaster first, not too unorthodox, but it is the fact that it is a Beastmaster first with bears first, as we are taking a look at a water elemental getting quickly taken down once more. All right, Footman now trying to head back again. We need to see into Ancient of Lores for the Dryads, and that slow poison, making it difficult for Hawk to try and retreat with all of those retreat tactics. Beastmaster going to go ahead and engage off once again. Bear is in position. We're going to see some easy damage. There is almost, well, not quite level 4 here, as more damage coming back across. Raging Bear about to come back out, and there you go. 2 bears out onto the field, dealing so much damage. There goes another water elemental, but I think that was actually taken out by the creeps, as more damage coming across. Are we going to see a bear bash onto that footman? No, we are not. Ogre Magi about to get taken down, trying to steal that last bit of experience. There's a Breath of Fire, Potion of Greater Mana, which should be given to the Beastmaster, as the Beastmaster is the one who really wants more of that mana. Back off to the north here. Tree of Life is already done, as the Beastmaster sitting at level 3 picks up, I thought it was going to get a Scroll of Healing. No, perhaps going to head all the way back. I thought it was going to try and pick up a Staff of Teleportation. All the Moonwells are actually dry too. So this is going to be, well, not a very fruitful trip for this Beastmaster back at home. There's that Clarity Potion. There's that Moonstone. Going to try and get a little bit more mana while on his way out. Meanwhile, Panda does get up to level 2. Archers and all these units are going to be coming back around. Archmages there. Mountain King, Stormbolt should be coming in here in just a moment, as a lot of damage is going to be coming back across there. All right, there's an Ensnare. Panda now needs to do a little bit of a retreat. There's a Stormbolt onto the Panda, as the Panda could be in some big trouble. Panda now trying to duck, dive, and dodge his way through all of these units here, as archers are going to get taken down. 52 supply compared to 53. Breath of Fire across multiple units there, as the Bears, Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, multiple footmen footman going to get taken down. There is an ensnared footman as well. Damage going to get reflected back with this panda. Could be able to get off another breath of fire here. That's going to be huge. There you go. Another breath of fire across multiple units. Panda now in trouble as he does end up taking a lot more damage. Are we going to see a Staff of Preservation? No, we are not. Instead, Potion of Invulnerability transferred as more units getting, well, constantly is lost here. All right, Panda going to go ahead and try and finish off that unit there. There's the Staff of Preservation. Beastmaster continuing all of that pressure once more. Are we going to see some more slow poison? Rifleman about to get taken down. There it goes as the units are now retreating. Bear was buffed in latest patch. They reduced mana cost so you can have an extra pet out now. Really, yeah, that is what they did. It is only 100 mana for the bear as opposed to a 125. And you are also allowed to have more than one. So this combination of bears in the front line with archers and now going into dryads, very powerful as it allows, well, it actually weakens the effectiveness of defend. That's been the main issue. If you go for that archer dryad strategy, what you often find is that you just can't deal with any of the bears or any, well, you can't deal with the footmen. And then the footmen transition too easily. Now what we're noticing coming in from the Night Elf is that this bear, extremely effective, even especially with that bash. That bash is allowing the bears to chase down units, stun them, and finish them off, which is something that normally you would need the Keeper of the Grove with Entangle to do. All right, Beastmaster sitting at level 4, Brewmaster sitting at level 3. And so we are, well, still looking at a Mountain King trying to get to level 3 as well. It would be interesting to see this played more. I like this new patch already, yeah. Trying to put in diversity into the game. I will give credit where credit is due. Panda or Blizzard, you did a great job with this patch. It is making some more exciting games and new and different styles. I hope that even in 6 months, we are still finding new ways to perhaps play the game. As the Forest Troll Shadow Priest taken down there. Coming back down to the south, this Brewmaster, if it does in fact get to level 5, we're gonna see some very, very nasty blinking raging bears. If you don't know the ultimate ability of the bear then has access to blink, so the bear can chase after units, blink to get to close in on that distance, and then just simply stun the unit to death. Spellbreakers are not going to really be that powerful here in this matchup here. Mountain Giants now coming back in on the far side as well. The Mountain Giants getting a little bit of range on their attack and could perhaps actually go after those priests very powerfully as the Raging Bear about to get taken down. Mountain King gets in a Thunderclap right there. Dryads now trying to push back. Militia joining in on the fight as the Mountain King does have level 2 Thunderclap and a Potion of Invulnerability for good measure. Mountain King gets in a Storm Bolt right there. Are we going to perhaps see a Breath of Fire? I believe it is currently on cooldown. Yes, it is. More damage raging on through as a new bear back out onto the field, looking to get in some damage. However, priests are there to dispel magic. However, it is not similar to the Ents who have low hit points. Bears with over 900 hit points. The priests are going to have a difficult time trying to dispel that here as the Dryads are now pushing through. Panda very low on mana right now, or low on mana and hit points. Is going to get Staff of Preservation? No. Ankh of Reincarnation as the Dryads now trying to back up. Spellbreakers continuing that push once more. Dryads getting splatted. Wow, one more volley as the Dryads are doing a little bit of a dance to try and minimize all of their damage here. All right, Beastmaster is going to go for another bear here in just a moment. It should be trying to summon up one. There it goes, has enough mana. Staff of Preservation. There is that Spirit Bear. 1,200 hit points. Being able to deal so much damage, able to blink, and you can see it just blinking purposely to try and go after that mortar team. However, the arcane powers are going to be more than enough to deal with that bear, all of that damage once more. Anti-magic potion now coming across. As you can see, the mortar teams are just absorbing so much damage, or dealing so much damage. Meanwhile, the Mountain Giant, how is it actually, oh, are those illusions? How is it absorbing that much damage? It doesn't look like these units are actually taking any serious damage whatsoever. As a Druid of the Claw now currently out onto the field, we need to see some rejuvenation on all of those units. All right, now, in order for a Spellbreaker to easily steal a bear, it needs to absorb a large amount of damage first. The amount of hit points on the summon unit determines how much mana it costs for the Spellbreaker. The Spellbreaker only has a maximum of 250 mana, and those Spirit Bears have 1,200 hit points. So you cannot steal a bear right out of the gates. You need to deal a large amount of damage to it first. And that is, I guess, a controlling factor. Again, oh, the bear got stolen. Hawk versus who? HurricaneBo. It's right up there. I try to update the information up at the top in the title for anyone who is watching. All right, Archmage. All right, a couple of flares being thrown up into the sky to see where exactly is happening. There is that Spirit Bear. Is it going to blink and then get some damage onto some of those units? There is some Dispel magic, but, well, as you can see, not much damage is really happening here. This bear could really finish off some more spell breakers here. As you can see, the Arcane Tower, the bear is trying to make its way through. Is it going to get stolen? It does not want to stand next to those Arcane Towers, as that damage adds up very, very quickly. 38 to 40 damage, 2 armor blinking. What isn't level 3 bear too strong to be controlled? It is the remaining hit points. So the Spirit Bear now only has 323 hit points, so it is easily controlled, as we now see Siphon Mana onto that Panda. The Panda now purposely trying to back away. Drunken Haze and Breath of Fire now adding in. You can see a couple of control magic onto the Quill Beast. That Quill Beast taken down pretty fast, as a new Spirit Bear now joining in on the fight. There is a Thunderclap, a whole bunch of units surrounding that Mountain King. That Mountain King has even a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Siphon Mana back into the Mountain King, as another Thunderclap should be coming down here in just a moment. There you go. All right, Bear still just raging in on that fight right now. Some more mortar teams, more damage coming across. Scroll of Healing, Breath of Fire trying to remove some of that healing as well, as the bears are just pushing through damage. Potion of Invulnerability now coming across onto that Mountain King, as the Mountain King now looking to back up. Another Thunderclap coming in to finish off, I believe, a bear, as the Beastmaster now has level 6. And what is that? Stampeding Lizards is the ultimate ability there. Are we going to be looking at Stampeding Lizards? No mana. The Stampeding Lizards are actually coming in from the back. You can see these towers are actually taking damage, but I believe there was a stun onto the Beastmaster, preventing that channeled ability. All right, Staff of Preservation continuing to save more units. Knights now getting stunned out. Mountain King trying to survive here. Is that Mountain King going to end up surviving? It does have an Ankh of Reincarnation. It does get taken down, as the units are now trying to make their way back. New Spirit Bear back out onto the field. That Sobi Mask really having a profound effect there, as the bear blinks in front of the Archmage. Archmage could be in trouble, definitely in trouble, in between a farm and a hard place, as the Beastmaster, well, trying to make its way back out. Damage still coming through. Mountain Giants now pushing their way in. Beastmaster, oh, Stormbolt, and it's going to finish off the Beastmaster. Beastmaster gets taken down. Bear is still there. Mountain Giant's going to finish off, but the Archmage and the Mountain King have fallen for HurricaneBo. We are going to perhaps get Resurrection here in just a moment. Mountain Giants and Bear finishing off the remaining bits of these units, as we are going to have the Mountain Giants finally fall here in just a minute. All right, Blood Mage, the only hero, well, Brewmaster now currently out onto the field. We're going to see this Town Hall get destroyed here in just a moment. There it goes. The Spirit Bear is now gone. These units are now trying to make their way around. Panda is now joining in on the fight, as the Panda is almost at level 6. Getting in a little bit of additional experience. Dryads and all of these peasants making their way back out. Are we going to see the peasants get taken down? Are they going to get chased? A little bit more damage there. There you go. There goes another peasant. Dryad not following it up either. Back off to the north. We are looking at a 79 supply army going up against 37. I cannot imagine the human player being able to get back into this game at all at this point, as the Blood Mage really needs to siphon some mana away from that Overlord and give it to the Archmage to summon up more water elementals. That's really what we need right now. There you go, backing up. Is it going to try and give it to the Archmage now? No, not even bothering to do that. Meanwhile, are we resurrecting the hero? Yes, we are. That is the Beastmaster getting resurrected. This entire base is completely destroyed. And, well, we are going to go into a potential creep jack here. All right, slow poison onto that Archmage. Archmage could be in trouble. Are we going to get a Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire? Yes, we are. There's a couple of roars in the back, and the Archmage could be in trouble again. Uses a Potion of Healing just in time. But is it still going to be enough here? No blinking bears this time around, as damage is adding in, as the Dryad's going to abolish magic. Yeah, trying to finish it off. Almost gets to level 6. There gets the level 6 after a priest ends up falling, and now we have access to Earth, Storm, and Fire. All right, bears looking to make their way back. Peasants doing some long distance mining. Earth, Storm, and Fire, and Stampeding Lizards, as the ultimate abilities coming in from a Beastmaster, followed up by a Panda. Level 3 weapons upgrades now completed for the Night Elf. Meanwhile, only 2 upgrades for the human player. Knights, are they going to be able to hold back? Is the Mountain King almost at level 5 going to be able to push back those bears and those mountain giants? That is the important question. With proper positioning, mortar teams, Mountain King and Mountain King with Thunderclap can deal a large amount of damage here. As we're going to take a look, Mountain King going to try and continue to push its way through. Are we going to see level 5 on the Mountain King? There's a level 5 clap coming back in. And this might be exactly what you need. Earthstorm and Fire was not used. Mountain King going to go ahead and try and use another Thunderclap here in just a moment. I don't understand why he isn't just spamming that ability while in that front line location. Archmage continuing to fire back as well. Inner Fire having a pretty good effect. Mountain King does not have Inner Fire on him though. Flame Strike now coming in as well as Cyclone picking up that Mountain King from that Earthstorm and Fire ultimate. All right, Mountain King, there is another Thunderclap again. Bears are falling, but is it going to be enough? Mountain King once again picked up into the air. Mountain King going to go ahead and do another Thunderclap again. That 7-second cooldown. We could see multiple bears getting taken down here. Earthstorm and Fire Archmage trying to finish off unit after unit. There goes another Thunderclap, finishing off one Mountain Giant and perhaps a bear. Potion of Invulnerability. Mountain King trying to fire back the other way. Is it going to finish off the unit? Priest trying to heal. Bear is right there. Earthstorm and Fire, slow poison. Another big Thunderclap as the Beastmaster falls at level 6. Mountain King falls at level 5. But so many low hit point bears, and they're not falling. What is going on here? Peasants showing up, Staff of Preservation, trying to survive. Archmage going after Dryads instead of a 50 hit point bear. What are you doing, Hawk? You need to prioritize targets that you can finish off and gain experience, as the priests are now in a massive run back. All right. Blood Mage sitting, I think Blood Mage is currently out of the fight as well. Blood Mage is out of the fight. Mountain King is out of the fight. Panda now gets up to level 7. As we see a resurrection on that Mountain King. If that Mountain King had Inner Fire earlier on, he would have had a bit more hit points, would have perhaps been able to survive. If it was able to use Thunderclap a little bit more aggressively, it would have been able to survive as well, dealing terrible damage across multiple units. Again, as the Altar of Kings, Blood Mage may not get resurrected. Mountain King shows up to the party. Knights are here as well, adding in a little bit of damage, trying to finish off, one Druid of the Cloud. There it goes, one taken down. Are we going to perhaps finish off a Mountain Giant? Mountain Giant down to 123 hit points, and it looks like it will be able to escape. Blood Mage, however, is going to make its way back out as well, as the Blood Mage is going to be finished resurrecting. All right. Crazy battle so far. Mining is done in the main bases. Rejuvenation really needed on all of these bears. Rejuvenation there. We need to see a rejuvenation onto this bear. Perhaps gonna try and make it go back into its normal form. First, more Mountain Giants being pushed back out onto the field. A 61 supply army, as more Mountain Giants are still getting trained. 79 supply army, new Mountain Giant about to make its way back out. And, well, the Beastmaster will make its presence known once more, as these bears and Dryads have 3 upgrades. AMMK close to 6. Yeah, that's a deceptive close. A 5.7 and a 5.5 hero is not really that close to level 6. You think it is, but when you're going, the only way to gain experience is by taking out your opponent's units. And with double Staff of Preservation on both the Beastmaster and the Panda, you are not going to be able to finish off that much, as a Spirit Bear blinks out into the field. You can see massive Dispel Magic already off the bat, as the Stormbolt Brewmaster on now preventing. There's a Potion of Lesser Ability, Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Damage is getting added through. Mountain King going to try and get off some more Thunderclaps as well. And is the Beastmaster going to be able to do anything? Blood Mage in serious trouble. Beastmaster gets up to level 7. Blood Mage going to get taken down. No, doesn't get taken down. Down to 17 hit points, but somehow still alive. There is a Quill Beast. Is the Quill Beast going to finish it off? Yes. A final Quill in the back, able to take that down right there. All right. Beastmaster using that anti-magic potion at just the right time to prevent the dizziness coming in, or not the dizziness, the slow coming in from the Thunderclap, able to close in on his target, drop a Quill Beast for that extra bit of damage, as we're looking at Quill Beasts and Bears on a Beastmaster whose Sobi mask has really made a big play. two level 7 heroes going up against, well, 2 level 5 heroes and a level 3. I believe the Blood Mage is currently still out of the fight here. Mountain King not going to be able to do very much. 80 supply compared to 16, as, well, peasants are just trying to go to work only to get mauled on the way there. Coming back through, Wisp now wandering around. Amazing strategy by Night Elf, really interesting. I bet Hawk wasn't expecting it. Yeah, Hawk did adjust rather nicely, getting dual arcane towers to make sure that the bears couldn't do that much damage. But unlike, oh, why would you actually call in from this way? Yeah, these Thunder Lizards are actually not dealing any damage. You actually should have had it push in off this side, as the Thunderclap Stormbolt dealing in a large amount of damage there. All right, let's take a look. Rejuvenation coming back across again. Mountain King continuing the battle through. There goes another Thunderclap. There goes another Knight, and this is pretty much already GG. We can already see it right there. There goes that Water Elemental. Goblin Zeppelin may try to fly the unfriendly skies, but well, Hawk pretty much throws in the towel right there, as we see Night Elf with Beastmaster Bears first, well, dealing so much damage. Night Elf getting bears in the first 3 minutes of the game. Not something you see every day. And actually, in all my years of professional casting professional Warcraft 3 games, I wouldn't say in all my years of professional Warcraft 3 casting, because I'm not a professional Warcraft 3 caster. I think that was the first time I saw bears at the 3-minute mark. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. So this one is a recommended, right? Yeah, I might even name it 3-minute bears. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.